Such a great moment. Hey guys, this is Rachel from Toofab. I had my very own Carrie experience, but before I got bloody, I caught up with Kimberly Peirce, the director of the remake, to get all the gory details from the set. Compared to Boys Don't Cry and Stop Loss, Carrie is very different for you. What drew you in?
It certainly was the novel. I just read the novel and fell completely in love with it. The character of Carrie White is engaging. You fall in love with her. She wants love and acceptance like we all do, but she faces heinous obstacles. The girls in school give her a hard time. Her mother, they just have an amazing relationship. You have this mother who has this basic ambivalence towards her daughter. She loves her, but she's scared of her, and she pulls a knife on her, and she doesn't carry it through. But I wove that through the story so that at the crisis point, both mother and daughter are brought to their extremes. It's a superhero origin story. It's a revenge thriller. And at the end of the day, it's a phenomenal story.
Carrie is such an iconic character in horror. Why Chloe?
I was lucky that A.V. Kaufman, my casting director, and I were able to do a full search. We looked at hundreds of girls in the States. We even looked abroad. So you get to look at everybody. And at the end of the day, Chloe has a couple things that are very interesting. One, she's the same age as the girl in the book. And really what that does, I think, is it gives you an opportunity to allow the audience to find a level of realism between that girl and the bullying that's being unleashed on her, going through these things for the first time. I think also the mother-daughter relationship. Something came alive between Chloe and Julianne Moore. They bonded on the set, and again, good actors can create that, but because there was something lived about it, it really echoed for me in the type of films that I make, which is that there's a level of realism to it. I'm curious about the human condition, so I think Chloe really, I think what she did when you watch the movie is she brought up the vulnerability of that character, and I think she made her very real, and I think there's a level of innocence to her as she's discovering the powers, and I spend more time exploring that. And I do think that you crave the revenge in a very personal way because you want her to protect herself.
So switching gears a little bit, in the finale there's a lot of blood and hoses flying around, and I know in the original people got hurt on set. Did you guys have anything happen like that?
We didn't, but we had one day where some person that I can't name, who's very valuable to the movie, went flying across the floor, and you just saw all of us, like we just went like this, and we were like,
oh God.
Oh my God, and they were fine. You know, we are extraordinarily careful. We had fire on set, you know, we had blood being dumped. There's a lot of risk, but I think nowadays people they're so careful, they're so professional, so you're really, you know, you're dotting your I's and you're crossing your T's because the last thing you would ever want is that somebody got hurt.
Right.
So, but no, nobody got hurt, but hopefully it looked like a lot of people got hurt.
It did. Very real.
That's movie magic.
So in one of the original endings of the film, Sue gives birth to Carrie's arm, and it's a little bit shocking. Why did you choose not to use it?
Well, you're talking about the alternate ending, which I came up with. I love the alternate ending, and I think in many ways, had we released it with the alternate ending, I think that you would have had more people talking about the movie.
Absolutely.
Because I think, again, can you criticize any ending we came up with because Brian did such a great job? Absolutely. But I think what the alternate ending gives you, which is why I really love it, is it's shocking, it's surprising, it's potentially scary, and I think it's a hell of a lot of fun. So, you know, I would have been happy if they had released that ending, but we do live in an era which is amazing with Blu-ray and DVD, when you can go and say, hey, there's this version of it and then there's that version, and I can put in deleted scenes and I can talk to you about how there was, you know, could be more violence and more, you know, sexuality. So I'm thrilled that the alternate ending is on the Blu-ray.
Great moment. Check out Carrie on Blu-ray and DVD, out now.